I've been drawing girls' faces for years now, and so I'm going to show you a semi-realistic way of drawing them because this is like the style that I like. So take what you will and then tweak it and make it your own. I actually have a PDF download that you can get on my Gumroad shop. So you'll get a little step-by-step guide in it, and then you'll get the actual template, which is what I'm just going to work with today just to show you how I'll use it and how you can also use it as well. So I've just brought this JPEG template into Procreate. And if you're new to my channel, then hi, my name's Carly. I love to draw on Procreate on the iPad, and I have tons of drawing videos, tutorials, and cozy vlogs on my channel, so check more out if you like after this video. So there's two ways that you can do this. You can make a new layer and bring it underneath, so you need to actually turn this layer to multiply. And then when you draw on the layer below it, you'll be able to see. I'm just gonna do it on top of the layer. So I'm going to put it back to normal, and then I'm just going to take this opacity down so the lines are more faded, and that way I'm just able to draw over the top without getting distracted. For my brush, I'm using one of my own brushes. It's called the Butter brush, but if you don't want to use that and you don't have it, I actually really like using the 6B pencil, which actually comes with Procreate and it's just found under sketching. So I can just go straight in and maybe just start drawing the eyes. I do usually go towards the eyes first because they're like the main focal point. And so you can just draw the lash line in, and you can do it the same height as the template eye, or you can bring it down slightly so it's like she's looking down. I'm just going to keep it pretty simple for now. And I just like to make it a little bit thicker, and then just give her some eyelashes, and then just join it with the bottom part of the eye. So when you add in the pupil, I wouldn't recommend just placing it in the middle of the whole eye because it looks a little bit freaky. So what I like to do is always keep half underneath the eyelid, which is generally where the pupil actually sits. And then usually I do refine things as I go. And just to save time, I'm actually going to cheat here. I'm going to click this little select tool, and whilst it's on freehand, I'm just going to draw around the eye, press the arrow to select it, swipe 3 fingers down, press copy, and again, and press paste, and then flip horizontal. And I can just merge those two layers together by pinching them. So then you've got the eyebrow line here, but when you draw eyebrows, it's always a good rule to start them off thicker from the middle and have them kind of in line with the edge of the nose. And then I usually just do kind of little lines, and then I fan them out towards the edge. And again, I could just probably select that and copy and paste it over, but I'll just draw it in for now. You don't want everything to look too symmetrical. I usually don't just like copy and paste things over because I like things to look a bit more organic. So I actually think the eyes probably look a little bit strange because I copied and pasted it, but oh well. We'll just keep it as it is for now. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw the nose in now. So I'm just gonna start by just doing 2 little lines for the nostrils, and then, so this is just how I like to draw noses, by the way. I just kind of indicate the sides of the nose. The mouth, just following the line again, I'm gonna do 2 little indents for the edges of the mouth, and then I'm just gonna bring the line up, indent it slightly down and up again, and then back down to the other side and join it. I'm just gonna slightly do a little indent in the middle and just follow the line that's already there, and then do a little line down here just to indicate the bottom lip. And I don't like to fully draw the lips too much with lines because they're meant to be like more softer, and I like it when you actually colour them in. Now I'm just going to follow the face line round. Feel free to like use it to play around and make different faces to like suited to your own style or the character that you're drawing. Again, with the ears, you can make them slimmer, different shapes, all these different things. So if you do use this template, by the way, I'd really love you to like tag me on social media. So I'd love to see your faces that you create. If you didn't know, I'm at Beach Life Studio on Instagram. So you can always just turn the layer off to see how it's looking. Also, if you click this little square button, you can just flip horizontal here. And by flipping it just shows how your image is looking. So I can already see that this side of the face is like a little bit distorted. So I'm going to just select that area and I'm going to have it on distort. If you don't have this set up, by the way, you can actually do that in gestures. Under actions, preferences, gesture controls, and quick menu. And if you want to learn how to like draw hair in the way that I do it, I do have a video on that as well. So I'll link that below, or at the end of this video, I'll link it as well in case you want to watch that one afterwards. I feel like her eyes probably look a bit weird where I'd actually... So I'm just going to move her eye over slightly because it's actually irritating me. And sometimes the pupils can look a bit better if they go quite low down towards the bottom of the eye as well.